Hi guys, my name is Grace and I'm doing another daily guidance reading. And my topic for today that my friend gave me is all about forgiveness. So whatever it is about forgiveness that you need healing on or you need guidance on, just pick from 1, 2, 3, or 4. Um I'm doing this as a very impromptu reading. I haven't seen all the cards, so just bear with me. I'll say whatever comes into my mind. This is my gift to you, and as me practicing my skills also. So yeah, please be patient with me if I take a long time to read the cards. Okay, so by now I feel like you've already made up your mind on which card set are you most drawn to. So I'll start with card set number 1. What's the message for you today? I have here, I'll just put this aside. Surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard through the universe, and answers and support will arrive. The second card we have is play. Beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. And what you need to heal, we have here creativity and intelligence. Creativity, imagination, expression, originality, and passion. Education, knowledge, perception, and flexibility. This is the throat chakra, and this is the crown chakra. And the last one is sharing support. 6 of Cups. So, I feel like for the people that chose card number 1, you've been thinking about the past. You've always been thinking about the past and how it had affected you. Now, whatever that happened in the past, it already have happened, and now you are more. The guidance for you is to go towards your own creativity. You have a chance now to go towards whatever your passion is. And if you haven't discovered it yet, all you have to do is play, enjoy. And intelligence, I feel like this is about you getting on to whatever course or anything that any idea in your mind. Like if you want to venture to a new study, this is you taking on a course or anything about education, educating yourself, training yourself towards this new venture. But you're still, I know this is about forgiveness. The topic is about forgiveness. So I feel like this is you forgiving yourself first and forgiving other people. You have always been the one who always put others aside. No, you've always been the one who put yourself aside for other people. That's how I feel. So you had no time to really follow your own bliss and follow your own passions. But now I feel like whatever has happened, you have given a second chance now to really follow your dreams. Something had happened, and something had to fall apart, whatever foundation that is. And in your life, within your family, within your work, or within your relations, something ended, and you're looking at it in a negative view. But now you are encouraged to look at it in a positive view, because now you have the chance to start over again, and now follow really what makes you happy, and now really putting yourself first. Don't feel guilty now that you're putting yourself first. Now you realize your past mistake, that you put other people too much and before yourself. And as as well as you should forgive those people, you should first forgive yourself for letting other people do that to you. Almost letting people use you more like a doormat, really, for some. And I feel like you had good intentions for doing that. You really do have a good intention in doing that. You thought you were really caring for them. You're sharing your support for them. You thought they really need you in their life, even though I feel like in reality you're just babysitting them instead of really supporting them. Now you're being asked to surrender yourself to prayer. Whatever it is you want to go to now, um, you have the guidance that you need. You have the guidance that you need. All you have to do is surrender to prayer and ask for what it is, like what's the guidance, what the steps that you need to take on, because your angels, your guides, God, cannot do anything unless you ask for their help towards whatever that you need, because that's how the law is. You should ask so that they'll be able to help you. You don't have to go through this alone. um I look at the book from this, because this has a really good messages, this tarot of transformation card. So I'll just read from the book. Sharing support. Okay. In many decks, the Six of Cups signifies emotional pleasure, a flow of energy that is expansive and free. We take this as the ideal and look at how it is blocked. In particular, we consider the character strategy called burdened enduring. So I feel like this is really connected to you on really a burden enduring, like enduring everything because you thought it is for a good cause, and you really thought you're doing it a favor for everyone in doing that. And this is a strategy called soldiering through, of enduring the tough times. Rather than make a serious effort to try to change things, we may employ this strategy to make it through some difficulty, waiting for things to get better. There are many possible origins of this pattern. It could come from feelings of inadequacy, impotence, futility, or from the sense that we don't really deserve more. And now you realize that is not true because you really do deserve more. Now you should realize now your own worth. Um, you were never inadequate in the first place. And it may also come from not recognizing our options. Before you thought you were so focused on this, on enduring and just getting by, basically in life. And you were so focused on this that you realized that you have other options too. Sometimes this strategy is used to gain a kind of indirect power. For example, a victim's ploy for a special treatment or a martyr's use of guilt. The martyr essentially says, you get to be free and expansive and do all these wonderful things because I'm providing all this support. I am sacrificing for you and you owe me. Rather than engender self-respect, this strategy usually leads to resentment and envy. I feel like you doing the work for everyone, yes, you're doing it to take care of them. And yes, really, you're doing it for them. But in doing so, and disregarding your own passions, disregarding your own happiness, it has, whether conscious or unconsciously, you've developed resentment to other people, and that's not really healthy. When those people stopped, when those people that you've cared for didn't really show any sign of appreciation to you, you feel really resentful to them. When they don't show appreciation to the way you expect them to to do. This came from, I remember also about the cup. It's about filling your own cup first before you'll be able to share your cup to other people, because you have nothing to share if you yourself is doesn't fill your own cup. And also I remember that you should first be honest with yourself before you'll be able to help other people. And part of being honest with yourself is really following what it is that that makes you happy, that makes you feel alive. Now, this is a chance for you to forgive others and also forgive yourself. When you get this card in a reading, ask yourself if there is a situation you are enduring. Although sometimes waiting is the only thing or the wisest thing you can do, it can also come from not seeing alternatives. Is there an appropriate action you can take? If you are feeling burdened, ask yourself what can help. Do you need time for play or other nurturing contact and activities? Are you taking on more responsibility than necessary? And now there's these healing affirmations. The first one is, I have the power to change this situation. Second, I am now receiving what I need to feel supported. The third, I can be free and adventuresome. Fourth, I value my own expansion. And fifth, there's always time for play. Look how it's very synchronistic from the book. There's always time for play. It's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. This is not really telling you to set aside all your work, set aside all your responsibilities, and don't go back to them. This is just you more following your passions and having a balance between serving yourself, giving to yourself, as well as giving to other people. Balance in the receiving and the giving. So, yeah, that's the message for you. And I'll pick more cards for any messages of encouragement from the universe to you. So, from this Love Bombs Kindness card. So, first one, my life is better with you in it. The second one, you bring out the best in others. And the third one, your eyes are stunning. Very interesting because my friend got this also in her own reading. So, if you are watching and you pick this card number 1, this is just reassuring that whatever you got is really the message that is meant for you. Anyway, I feel like you might have already known what this messages is about. It pertains to your own situation. But what I feel like for this is just reassuring that supporting, sharing your support with other people have made their life better, has improved their life, even though you're not aware of it. They really did. You've made a difference on other people's life. That's what I feel from this. And you really do bring out the best in other people just by being yourself. So I feel like the goal here is, if you're not being true to yourself and true to your needs, you just need to be more true to yourself so that you'll be able to bring more out the best in other people. But so far, you're able to do that. And your eyes are stunning. With this, I really feel like this really, your eyes, you know how they say your eyes are the windows to your soul. And this is just saying how your sincerity towards others can really be seen through your eyes, and you have a really beautiful soul. I'll get another card to clarify that. What does your eyes are stunning really mean? Look. So what I got is I appreciate your honesty. Also, what I'm thinking is your eyes also show your sincerity, your honesty. And you can see that from other people if they're being really honest to you, as well as they can really see that from your eyes too. So, as I was saying, all you have to do is be honest with yourself, forgive yourself from the things that you have done in the past, and move forward to this new creative venture, and just enjoy life, basically. You always bring out the best in other people and making other people's lives better. By just being your presence, you don't have to do anything. I feel like I just have to remind you that you don't have to be always feel like you're being needed, because your presence already can make so much difference. And as you become more authentic in your own life, more authentic in yourself, doing the things that you love, following your soul's path, the more you're helping other people to do the same thing for themselves too. So that's how you make the real difference. And yeah, that's the message for the people who pick card number 1. So I'll move on to card number 2. Card number 2, surrender to passion. Very similar to the card number 1. Fresh air, fate, and authentic nourishment. So, the message for you today about forgiveness. I feel like this is about you getting to the career. I feel like this is really related to a career change. And this is about you ending a job, a career that you already have that is not really fulfilling you, that is not really giving you this authentic nourishment that your soul craves. So really the message for you here is surrendering to your passions. Right now you cannot see, you like your face into the unknown. I am seeing like the Fool card also in my mind. You're being asked to take a leap of faith, but you don't see what, like, you're living into the unknown. You don't see what's ahead of you. That's why the faith card is here. There is hope, there is support, and you're asked to believe into miracles and expand your spirituality. That's how you get the messages that you're meant to get. But have faith. Give the faith. Surrendering to your passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. Let it flow. Surrender to the flow. What will help you right now is going out in nature, taking in that fresh air. All you have to do, it's very simple. You don't even have to go far. If you have a garden, or if just walking out, just having a walk outside in close to the trees, close to the bodies of water, whatever it is that can be very relaxing for you, because it's fresh air. Your body needs refreshment from oxygenated air. generated by grass, trees, plants, and flowers. Spend time outside today as near to Mother Nature's cradle as possible. Open your curtains and windows to refresh your home as well. You need a change of view. That's what I feel. Whatever it is that you've had, whatever it is, you need a change of view. I know this is supposed to be about forgiveness, but I'm just thinking it's so much connected to a career change. So I'm still thinking, how does this relate to forgiveness? I feel like this could be about, because forgiveness starts from forgiving yourself. And this authentic nourishment is also about, as well as moving forward, which is the usual traditional meaning of Three of Wands for me. This card is also about the solar plexus chakra. That's why it's coming in from the belly and moving outwards. Like really, like look, feel the fire in your belly, and this is the solar plexus chakra. This is like around your belly area. And this is also about transformation. So I feel like who you need to really forgive yourself for staying in a situation or in a job, in whatever situation that you are in. Forgive yourself for staying there for so longer than necessary. I feel like that's the forgiveness. And whatever it is that has been done to you, I feel like within those situations you've encountered other people putting you down, other people treating you with lack of respect and lack of integrity. You're the only one really that's supposed to be in control. You have the will. You're supposed to have the will to change this situation. If it's not really serving you anymore, you have the power to change it. Forgive the other people for treating you harshly, and forgive yourself for staying in that situation for longer than necessary. Stop that self-pity. You're not really a victim. No one can ever put you down. Only if the only way that someone else can put you down and treat you less than what you deserve is if you allow them. No one can treat you like a big victim because you're not a victim. But if you surrender to that, that's the only way you become a victim. You're never really a victim. You should stop that victim mentality. You already have all the tools that you need to change your situation. Now, you're just being asked to take a leap of faith. Surrender to your own passions. So yeah, that's the message for you about forgiveness. I'll get more messages from these love bombs. Messages from the universe, any more messages of encouragement. And I have here, I admire your constant growth and learning. whatever this is that have happened to you, I feel like this is essential to your path, and you should forgive yourself for letting this happen. Because whatever it is, whether it's bad or it's good, you have learned and you have grown. If you stay on this, that's if you stay stuck on this, if you stay stagnant on whatever this is, whatever this situation is, whether it's a job or it's a whatever situation, that's just keeping you stagnant, and that's keeping you from growing and learning. So yeah, that's the message for you. For constant growth and learning, you just have to keep moving. Take that leap of faith, surrender to your passion. Thank you for everything you do. You are appreciated. Whether you're not appreciated in the situation that you're currently in, you are appreciated. The universe sees what you do. The universe sees your real intentions. So, whether you've stayed in a situation, for example, it's a job that you don't really like working with the people that you're working with, but you stayed in there just for the sake of the people that you're serving. Just because you really did love what you do. And you really care for the people. Like, I feel like, for example, you're working like a situation where you're working in a nursing home, for example. You didn't really like working with your colleagues, but you did like serving other people. You did really care about the residents that you're taking care of. So I feel like the universe sees that, and you are appreciated. Even though you feel like you're underappreciated by the people around you, you are appreciated. And if you ever need someone to talk to, just let me know. I feel like this is part of keeping the faith. This is you communicating to the divine, to God, about really sharing your thoughts. That will really, I feel like, lighten up the burden that you are feeling. And I feel like there's one more message. So I'll pick one more card. And I hope my kid grows up to be like you. You are a really good role model. And the fact that you're doing this, you're thinking about this, taking a leap of faith and changing your own situation. You really become a good role model, not only for the children, if you have a kid on your own, or if it's simply like other people. I feel like this message is about you becoming a good role model, because this is you following your own passions, taking a leap of faith, and that's really very admirable thing to do. So yeah, that's the message for the people who pick card number 2. So for the people who pick card number 3, this is the message for you. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. See only love. Creative project. I hope you can still see the cards, even though there's like massive sunlight coming in. And insight. And oh, there's so many cards came out for this. Insight. This is third eye chakra. I love that it's like similar colors. Anyway, the last one. Oh, balance in material life. The fact that it came out, I don't usually read these cards reverse, but the fact that it came out reverse, I feel like this just means that there have been or there is an imbalance in the material life. I feel like this is really about money. And this feels like the yin and the yang balance. I feel like these are koi fish. And this can also be about Pisces. But it doesn't have to be Pisces. And I can see like the lotus flower here. So I feel like maybe really about finances. The people who pick this card have had some imbalance in their finances. And they're like lotus flowers growing. You know how lotus flowers grow in the mud? You've suffered so much, and whatever this struggle is, it made you, whether you were consciously aware of it or not, it made you grow into this beautiful being that you are now. You've learned from it. With this integrated work, Three of Discs. This is three of this to me, Three of Pentacles to me. So we have here the Two of this towards the Three of Discs. So from the 2 to the 3, I feel like that is significant because 2 to the 3 is, it's like coming out from this energy of Two of Discs, from this imbalance towards working towards a creative project. And I feel like this is working together with another person, with the help of the divine or God. And also I feel like you're getting, whether you're conscious about it or not, you're getting help from your ancestors about whatever this is. You've received the message. Creative project. Your soul longs to express itself in creative ways. We're guiding you to infuse artistry and creativity into your life. Creative expression makes you feel alive and excited and reignites your passion towards life. Whatever it is, you're being guided to work in partnership with someone for this creative project. I feel like these messages are really connected, and this could also be about the heart chakra because of the green. Whatever is blocking you towards this is you having this outdated beliefs about yourself. You need to let go of that in order for this new to come into your life. Let go of the limiting beliefs about ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar into your life. I feel like in order to move towards this that you are creating, in order to move towards this abundance, there's really this abundance that is coming into your life, that wants to come into your life. But first, because since this is about forgiveness too, you need to forgive yourself about your past mistakes. Look at the past mistakes, the seeming errors, the mistakes, and misunderstandings, and see only the love within each person, including yourself. You resolute focus upon the love that underlies every situation, brings about your resolute focus upon the love that underlies every situation, brings about healing in undreamed of ways. So, in order to move towards this is what's coming into your life. This is your past. There have been an imbalance in your material life. That's why you're unable to manifest this abundance in your life. I feel like this is really financial. So, in order to do that, there has to be forgiveness that has to happen. First within yourself. Whatever those mistakes, whatever you've done in the past, you need to surrender those outdated beliefs about yourself. You've already changed. You've already grown like this lotus flower. You've blossomed. You need to look at it in a different perspective now, because whatever happened in the past, it has changed you. You need to see only love. That's like the perspective here. You need, also what you need to do is, I feel like you've gained clarity about something, especially to because of this full moon that has happened, or that is happening. Well, yeah. In order for this abundance to come into your life, you need to forgive yourself and then forgive other people. You need to let go of these outdated beliefs about yourself. And what else I've got here? I feel like I'm being guided to look at the book for this one. So, see only love. The angels gave you this card as a reminder to see yourself, others, and every situation through their eyes. When you focus on love, anything that's unloving falls away. It's like turning on a light to diminish the previous darkness. I really feel like that's the darkness that you've been through. Call upon the angels whenever you need help to elevate your vision to a more loving vantage point. This is really about forgiveness. This card is. This is releasing anger, hurt, or judgment to the angels. And this is about affirming what you desire instead of what you fear. Because that's keeping you away from this abundance that's available for you now. This new opportunity that came in. There's this new opportunity. If it's not there yet and you don't feel it yet coming into your life, it's coming. Focus on your insights. You're receiving insights. You're not crazy. You're receiving those insights, and focus on your intuition. This is really the third eye. This is also seeing yourself for the truly authentic person that you are. Not this person that you've created in your mind whatever these outdated beliefs. You need to let go of this. You need to forgive other people. Once you've done that, I feel like you need to clear your space so that for this new thing to come into your life. That's what I really feel like. That's the message for this. And part of that really is about forgiveness. This is looking at other people, looking past the personalities and egos of other people, and seeing the angel within them. And I know this is quite difficult to do. So this is also you needing to ask your angels for help in doing that. Insight. I'll also read that from the book. That is insight card. Look at this, how this is 4 and 2. This is 6. And this is really about balance. You're needing to go within in order to find that balance in your life so that you can move towards this abundance. You're also needing, through also going within, you're receiving the information that you needed to go towards and work towards this creative project. So the message is recognize the higher truth beyond apparent limits. Look at how it's so connected to this. Recognize the higher truth beyond apparent limits. Let go of the limiting ideas. It's all in your head. You're limitless, really. That's what you need to believe. Whatever you believe, that's what manifests. So if you believe that you are limited, then that's what will happen. If you really believe about these outdated beliefs, then that's what will keep on happening in your life. But if you believe that you are limitless, then that's also what will manifest. That's how powerful you are. Recognize the higher truth beyond apparent limits. Honor the path that you have walked so far and all you have become. Know thyself. There's really this transformation that happened for you. That's why the door towards this opened. This card is also about self-evaluation and self-understanding. If you have been, I feel like, because I've read from this book also, that you've always are looking from outside for answers, when all you have to do is look within and trust your own intuition, trust your own judgment. Like, for example, if you're watching readings too much, I mean, it's not bad. It's just that you have your own intuition to feel what really the messages that are for you and what those messages that are not. Watching this readings, it's only a confirmation. It's supposed to be only a confirmation of what you already feel intuitively inside, and not really seeking from outside, seeking and looking outside of yourself for the answers that you seek. You need to look within. You already have everything that you need. You already have the answers within you. So yeah, that's really the messages. So any additional messages from the universe? Message of encouragement for the people who pick card number 3. Talking with you is always a highlight of my day. I feel like this is about praying. Talking to the divine, talking to God. They appreciate that. And I feel like this is also true meditating. This is how you talk and you connect to the divine, connecting to your higher self, connecting to the source. And if you haven't been doing that, you should do that. Because that's how you get the answers that you need. What else? The message for you. What else? You're a gift to those around you. You're a gift to those around you. I mean, need I say more? And the last message. I admire your ability to stay positive in challenging situations. This is like a tap in the back from whatever you've encountered, whatever darkness that you've encountered. The fact that you are able to stay positive even in those challenging situations, universe is just tapping your back and saying you did well. So yeah, that's the message for you today. Now, for the people who picked card number 3, I mean card number 4. Surrender to success. Surrender to wonder and awe. This perfect timing. Heart chakra. And the multi-dimensional universe. The cosmos. Like, wow. This is like the 21, the cosmos. So in the traditional, I feel like this is the world card in the traditional, if I'm not mistaken. This is the final one. Final one in the major arcana. And I feel like this is the best card to get on this deck. Because look how it's saying the multi-dimensional universe. This is balancing the divine masculine and divine feminine within you. You might as well be a twin flame too if you got this, if you pick this this set of cards. This is all about healing of the heart chakra. So in order to forgive, all you have to do is heal your heart chakra. This is the perfect timing to do that. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspiration. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all of your ingredients are ripe for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. Look at how this mirror is more like a door. And don't delay or procrastinate. Because you are ready to experience abundance. This is like a door towards your success. Don't look at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. I feel like most of these cards are self-explanatory anyway. I mean, don't delay and procrastinate because the doors are open. And this is also talking about the doors for the going towards this door of new world of possibilities. Because it will open you up in so much more. I feel like for the people here, what I've heard is like the blinders are off. And now you have this new way of thinking. And yes, there's still some forgiveness to do because there's really this healing in heart chakra that needs to happen. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. I feel like the message here is surrendering to the wonder and awe, looking at other people in a positive light, so that you'll be able to looking at, instead of focusing on the negative aspects that they have, this is like more about focusing on the positive the aspects that they have, so that you'll be able to forgive them. This is balancing also the whatever the darkness and also the light. I can really feel like there's this balancing that needs to happen. And now I'm thinking, what I'm getting is that you can't really, it feels like light and darkness coexist with each other, and you can't really just choose one from the other, because when there's darkness there's light, and I feel like darkness needs to happen in order to go towards the light. Whatever that darkness that you've been through or you're going through, it has to happen because it has helped you transform in order to move closer to the light. You might be asking like, why is this happening to you? Why this has happened to you? Why is it you, not other people? But I feel like it's focusing more on the eyes of God. In the eyes of God, that's not what what God sees. What God sees is that you, through these challenges, through this darkness, you are moving closer and closer into transforming towards the light. And yeah, I'll read this from the book because I'm sure there's a really special meaning. Now I'm getting, this is also about as above, so below. Because I feel like this is about the earth and like the heavens. And I feel like this is just a reminder that you are made of star, and whatever that is in the sky above, like I'm just thinking like how whatever elements, whatever components that the stars are made up of, you're also made up of the same thing. I feel like I'll just have to remind you that. Because you are an infinite being. That's just what I got. So, yeah, reading this from the book 21 The Cosmos. This is the archetype of wholeness, showing mastery on all dimensions and becoming conscious of the multi-dimensional universe. I feel like whatever this is, you've encountered some sort of awakening, more of like a spiritual awakening. You have awakened into the multi-dimensional universe, like the different dimensions, not only the three-dimensional reality that where we are in, but also the four-dimensional and also the five-dimensional, the 5D. And I feel like now you'll be able to, you're aware of those, and now the door is open. I feel like now you can create and manifest your reality, create your own abundance. That's why this is the perfect timing to go towards it. And I feel like you can now travel towards the five-dimensional consciousness, towards a new level of consciousness in your life. So, 21 The Cosmos. What else? When you draw or are drawn to this card, it indicates that you are having or are capable of having glimpses of this more integrated state of consciousness, as I've already said. And although it is not always possible to sustain such glimpses, they can inspire you and remind you of a fuller state that you can eventually embody and live. This is the time to feed this inspiration. Whatever those inspiration that you received, like I also feel like I need to remind you that it doesn't matter how much you know, how much inspiration you get, how much your consciousness expands, if you're not able to integrate this and to ground this into your own reality, if you're not able to use it to serve and help others and serve your own real soul's path, it doesn't matter how much you know and how much you've grown. So this is just pushing you forward to do that. And for some people, this is just an opportunity for you to ask yourself, where are you not whole? And where is your awareness cut off? And you were asked to meditate on symbols of wholeness. You may also ask how you can more fully integrate your spirituality with your daily life. As I've already said, whatever those expanded consciousness that you've encountered, you're asked on how to ground this into your daily life, how to integrate your spirituality into your daily life. How can you make it one seamless whole? So yeah, that's really the message for you. And what else? For heart chakra. This is about love, peace, compassion, unity, universal consciousness, emotional balance, forgiveness, relationships, and joy. I feel like you really connect to other people. This is how you connect to the consciousness through your heart chakra. And this is also how you connect to other people. So I like how your heart chakra really is about forgiveness too, and this is about universal consciousness too. Just focus on the love, because only love is real. And from the book, it says research shows us that the electromagnetic field of the heart is many times greater than that of our rational thinking brain. Our heart has intelligence and wisdom that sees well beyond the surface of life to the energetic sense in all moments. When we open our hearts, we feel expansive and infinite like a vast open sky. This card encourages a space of openness and free-flowing love. When we keep ourselves stuck in hurt, blame, or resentment, our heart center closes, shutting us off from our true nature and connection with life. As we allow ourselves to forgive, to accept, and to have compassion for others and ourselves, it is like removing logs from a river and re-engaging with the greater flow of life. It's time to openly give and receive love. Let this great power center of your heart heal wounds and build bridges of genuine connection in all areas of life. So yeah, that's the message about forgiveness. Really opening up your heart chakra. I know it's not easy to open up your heart chakra, because when you open up your heart chakra, it is painful. All of the deep wounds will be opened, but remember that you just have to surrender to that and feel that, so that it will come up and it will be released. All of that hurt and that burden, all of the pain inside your heart. And once you do that, all that's left will be this joy and this overflowing happiness in your heart. So I feel like really that's the message for you. And any additional messages from the universe, words of encouragement, I'll pick from this Love Bombs Kindness cards. The first one is saying, I'm sorry. You're important to me and I want you to know I'm sorry. I feel like this is related to whatever pain that you've been through. This is also related to, I feel like, if you didn't receive the sorry, if you didn't receive if people didn't ask forgiveness from you, I feel like this is universe way of telling you that they are sorry, even though their ego cannot really fully, this is like, I feel like this is forgiving people even though they're not sorry, because now you have a more expansive conscious awareness, so you realize now where they're coming from. This is like more about understanding them also, because now you have an open heart chakra, or you'll be opening this heart chakra. If you haven't open to this, I feel like this is like the possibility that is available for you. This is what's coming. And yeah, this is what I got from this card. I'm sorry, you're important to me and I want you to know I'm sorry. I really appreciate your comforting words. Thank you. Whoever these people that you thought, whoever these people that you have had on your mind, I feel like this message is related to that. They really do appreciate your comforting words and their thank you, even though they're not telling you consciously. And the last one. Your creativity is inspiring. Now that you've expanded your awareness, your consciousness, now is the perfect timing to surrender to success and to surrender to the wonder and awe of life. And your creativity, whatever this is you are being guided to do, it will inspire many people to do the same. You're like an inspiration to other people. That's what I'm getting. And you will be an inspiration to a lot of people that are around you. And maybe even the people that you don't know. So, and the last one, you're truly beautiful inside and out. So yeah, that's the message for you. That's a guidance that you need. And thank you so much for watching. Love and light.